will prove why you were never meant to fit in. All the times you felt out of place, all the moments when you wondered why you didn't belong, and every instance where your dreams, your ideas, or your faith were misunderstood. They were not mistakes, and they were not coincidences. They were part of God's divine preparation, shaping you to walk a path so unique, so extraordinary, that fitting in was never the plan. Your life has been designed to stand out, to rise above the ordinary, and to reveal the supernatural power of a God who never settles for the status quo. You may have spent years trying to conform, trying to follow the crowd, or attempting to meet the expectations of others. Yet every time, you felt a pull away from the ordinary, a tug towards something greater. That inner knowing, that quiet voice guiding you, was God signaling that your destiny is unlike anyone else's. You were never created to blend into the world's mold, because the world's mold is too small to contain your purpose. Every struggle, every rejection, every sense of being different has been a training ground, preparing you for the manifestation of your divine uniqueness. Chosen one, what's coming will reveal your true identity. It will show you why the limitations others tried to place on you never mattered, why their judgments could never define you, and why your season of feeling unseen was necessary. God is about to move in ways that will validate every act of faith, every prayer offered in the secret, and every moment you chose trust over comfort. Your life will begin to demonstrate that being set apart is not a burden but a blessing, that walking your own path is not a punishment but a promotion, and that your uniqueness is the very key to unlocking your destiny. The circumstances unfolding before you are divinely orchestrated to elevate you. Opportunities, relationships, and divine connections are converging to place you exactly where you need to be. What once felt like isolation or misunderstanding is now becoming a platform for supernatural alignment. People who once doubted your potential will now witness your purpose in action. Doors that once seemed closed will open in unexpected ways. The life you have been praying for, the life you were destined for, is finally emerging. Chosen one, understand this. Your journey has been different for a reason. Your ideas are meant to inspire. Your gifts are meant to impact generations. Your faith is meant to move mountains. And now, what's coming will prove that the very traits that made you feel out of place are the same traits that position you for greatness. You were never meant to fit in because fitting in would have limited your destiny, muted your voice, and restricted the supernatural favor that is now moving toward you. You are entering a season where your uniqueness will shine more brightly than ever. The world will see your brilliance, your vision, and your calling in ways that cannot be ignored. What you have carried in secret, what you have nurtured in faith, and what you have protected in patience is about to burst forth publicly. Your life will testify that being different is not a weakness, but a mark of divine favor, that standing apart is not a punishment but a promotion, and that your story is meant to be extraordinary, not ordinary. Chosen one, prepare yourself to walk boldly into this new chapter. The breakthrough, the revelation, and the favor coming to you will confirm that your path was never meant to mirror anyone else's. It was never meant to be ordinary. It was never meant to fit within the boundaries of conventional expectation. Your life is being written with a boldness that only heaven can orchestrate, a narrative that will inspire, challenge, and elevate all who encounter it. The world may have tried to make you feel like an outsider, but what's coming will prove that being set apart is your greatest advantage. Your purpose is unique, your calling is original, and your destiny is designed to break through limitations. God is about to reveal the power, beauty, and significance of your individuality. This is the season where your differences become your platform, your voice becomes your victory, and your faith becomes the proof that you were created for more than the ordinary. Chosen one, stand ready. Embrace your uniqueness. Step into the supernatural favor awaiting you. Walk boldly in the realization that what's coming will prove, undeniably, why you were never meant to fit in, because you were always meant to stand out, rise above, and fulfill the extraordinary purpose God has ordained for your life. Chosen one, what's coming will prove why you were never meant to fit in, and this truth will soon be undeniable. Every season of feeling out of place, every moment you wondered why your dreams, your ideas, or your faith didn't align with those around you, has been a divine preparation. You have been carefully molded, shaped, and positioned for a destiny that is larger, brighter, and more impactful than conformity could ever allow. You were never meant to blend into the ordinary, because your life carries a purpose that is extraordinary, a calling that is supernatural, and a favor that demands visibility. For years, you may have questioned yourself. You may have compared your journey to others, wondering why you didn't fit the mold or why your timing seemed different. You may have faced rejection, criticism, or misunderstanding simply because your path was not like anyone else's. But each moment of alienation was intentional. Each time you felt like an outsider, God was preparing you to walk into a realm where your uniqueness is your advantage. Your differences, which may have caused confusion or frustration in the past, are now the very tools that will propel you into a season of unmatched favor and divine alignment. Chosen one, the coming season will reveal the depth of God's orchestration. Opportunities that once seemed elusive will now align with precision. People who can influence your destiny. Doors that have been long closed and circumstances that seemed impossible to navigate will suddenly shift in your favor. The very traits that made you stand out, your vision, your creativity, your faith, and your resilience, will become the keys that unlock supernatural breakthroughs. You will realize that your life was never intended to conform to expectations, but to set a standard, to blaze a trail, and to reflect the glory of God in ways others cannot replicate. The world may have tried to make you feel small, ordinary, or inadequate, but what's coming will overturn that narrative. You will step into spaces where your presence cannot be ignored. Your story will speak louder than any words could. Your testimony will inspire others who feel out of place, reminding them that being set apart is not a curse, but a divine strategy. Your life will demonstrate that those who were never meant to fit in are the ones chosen to lead, to innovate, and to manifest the extraordinary. Chosen one, as this season unfolds, you will witness a transformation that is not just external but internal. Your confidence will rise. Your understanding of your purpose will deepen. Your faith will be validated in ways that make past struggles seem like stepping stones rather than obstacles. You will look back on seasons of waiting, isolation, and doubt and see them as necessary preparation for this very moment. A moment where God's favor intersects with your uniqueness to create a life that cannot be ignored or contained. This revelation will also change the way others perceive you. Those who doubted your potential, questioned your path, or misunderstood your calling will now be confronted with undeniable evidence of God's hand in your life. You will walk into rooms, situations, and opportunities where your influence is recognized, your voice is heard, and your presence makes an impact. What once seemed like misalignment with the world will now prove to be perfect alignment with God's plan. Chosen one, know that the breakthrough coming is not just for personal elevation. It is meant to inspire, to awaken, and to shift the lives of those around you. Your journey of standing apart, trusting in God, and embracing your uniqueness will become a testimony that others can follow. Your life will show that not fitting in is not failure, but a prelude to greatness. What's coming will validate every prayer, every sacrifice, and every act of faith, confirming that God's timing and purpose are perfect. You are entering a season where your differences are celebrated, your voice carries authority, and your life becomes a demonstration of divine favor. The world may have tried to fit you into its mold, but God is about to place you in a narrative so unique, so supernatural, and so powerful that it will be impossible to ignore. The obstacles that once held you back will now serve as testimony points for the glory of God. The doors that once remained shut will open to reveal opportunities that affirm your calling, and the blessings that were long delayed will arrive in fullness, magnitude, and clarity, showcasing that your path was never ordinary because you were never meant to fit in. Chosen one, step boldly into this new season. Embrace your uniqueness. Celebrate your differences. Walk confidently knowing that God's favor, guidance, and divine orchestration have positioned you for moments that will transform your life and the lives of those around you. Your destiny is unparalleled. Your calling is extraordinary, and your story is about to unfold in ways that prove once and for all why you were never meant to fit in. Chosen one, what's coming will prove why you were never meant to fit in, and this truth is about to unfold in ways that will leave no room for doubt. Every season in which you felt out of place, misunderstood, or overlooked was not a sign of weakness or failure. It was preparation, divine, intentional, and purposeful preparation for a life that is too great, too powerful, and too significant to be contained by the ordinary. You were designed for extraordinary influence, unmatched favor, and a destiny that breaks boundaries. You were never meant to conform, because conformity would have limited the manifestation of the gifts, vision, and calling that God has placed in you. For years, you may have questioned your journey. You may have compared yourself to others and wondered why their paths seemed smoother, why their gifts seemed easier to manifest, or why recognition came to them before it came to you. Yet every moment of feeling like an outsider, every period of silence, every delay, every rejection was orchestrated to shape you, refine you, and prepare you for what is coming. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities so that when the breakthrough arrives, it will be unmistakable and undeniable. Chosen one, the season you are entering is a divine unveiling of your identity. What's coming will show you that the very things that made you feel different, odd, or misaligned with the world are the same things that position you for supernatural favor. Your uniqueness is not a liability. It is your power. Your individuality is not a curse. It is your calling. Every trait, every idea, every dream, and every vision that set you apart from the crowd was placed within you for a purpose. And now, the world is about to see the proof. The breakthrough on its way will be both visible and impactful. The doors that seemed permanently closed will open effortlessly. The opportunities you once thought were out of reach will begin to flow toward you. The people you were meant to meet, who will propel you into your next season, are being aligned for divine appointments. Your skills, your gifts, and your voice will carry influence and authority that cannot be ignored. The timing of heaven is perfect, and everything is converging now to position you in a place of recognition, honor, and supernatural manifestation. Chosen one, the world may have tried to convince you that your differences were a disadvantage, but what's coming will prove the opposite. The very traits that caused doubt, misunderstanding, or rejection in the past will now become the catalysts for your success. Your vision will inspire. Your actions will influence. Your testimony will encourage countless others who feel out of place or unseen. You were never meant to fit into the mold of ordinary life, because ordinary life cannot contain your extraordinary purpose. This season will also redefine how you see yourself. You will gain clarity about why certain doors were closed, why certain relationships ended, and why some dreams seemed delayed. Each of those experiences was a step toward alignment with God's perfect plan. As you step into this new chapter, you will finally understand that your path, though unique, has been perfectly guided. The isolation, the trials, and the seasons of being misunderstood were all shaping you for a moment that is now arriving, a moment where your life demonstrates the power, favor, and intentionality of God in ways that cannot be ignored. Chosen one, as this breakthrough unfolds, your influence will extend far beyond your personal life. Your story will encourage those who are struggling, uplift those who are waiting, and inspire those who have been doubting their own destiny. Your uniqueness will no longer be a source of confusion or frustration. It will be a beacon of hope, a demonstration of divine strategy, and a living example of what happens when faith, patience, and perseverance meet the perfect timing of heaven. The environment you are about to enter, the people you will encounter, the opportunities that appear, and the wisdom you will receive is divinely orchestrated. Every step you take in this season, every decision you make, and every connection you form will propel you further into alignment with your purpose. You are not walking blindly. You are stepping into a space that heaven has prepared, a room that exists specifically for your elevation, your breakthrough, and your manifestation. Chosen one, understand this. You were never meant to fit in, and now the world is about to see why. Your life is too unique, your destiny too significant, and your calling too powerful to be measured by the ordinary standards of the world. Everything you have endured, every challenge you have faced, and every moment of waiting has been preparing you for a season of visibility, influence, and divine recognition. Step boldly, chosen one. Embrace your uniqueness. Walk confidently knowing that what's coming will validate your faith, reveal your purpose, and manifest the supernatural favor that has been awaiting your alignment. The world will see the evidence of God's hand in your life, and your testimony will inspire generations. You are about to rise above, stand apart, and shine brighter than ever before. This is your moment. This is your season. This is the breakthrough that proves beyond any doubt that you were never meant to fit in, because you were always meant to stand out, lead, and demonstrate the extraordinary power of a life fully aligned with heaven.